The Riverside Institute. Uh-oh. Pierce, like we know the first bit. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah, or the latter being the bookstore owner, I guess the bookseller, and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. Oh, sorry, it irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Hello, hello. Whose body are we going into then? How suspiciously spooky. So let's see where we're going.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do.
So I'm
Mr.
Marie.
Blake,
Hello.
can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Okay, well, we can examine the patient, we can ask if he's been drugged, or call Dr. Fuller. He did specifically ask not to be bothered, so let's ask about the patient.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Well, interesting. I want to see his medical file, that's important.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Why?
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Bloody useless. Alright, what's his symptoms?
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
So where's he from?
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
Well, obviously.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Well, let's examine him first then.
Very well. I'll examine him.
So we can do medicine rolls. If I consult my diary... Oh, it actually doesn't let me look at Pierce's thing, so I'm not Pierce right now. Okay. Well, medicine check first.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
He's having a bad time then.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Sticky.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Yeah, something in his belly. The state of his leans... Well, I guess we're going to do all of them.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Indeed, it does not seem like Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I wonder why. He doesn't... He looks like such a sensible, Nice man. Not at all evil.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Well, thank you for that, nurse. That's very helpful.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
His body is mutating. I mean, it looks like he's going deep one or something spooky.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
You're turning him into a monster.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Quite the nasty threat there from the suspiciously German doctor.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Well, we need the hidden files though, don't we?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Lovely. Well then, I think we obviously need to get some stealing done. Ooh! What's this?
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
And makes people turn into some sort of like undersea gribblers. Well, there's our lovely nurse. Yes, nurse. You don't even have a name, Bo's nurse. You're just nurse. Hey, nurse. Right. Well, let's Let's have a proper look round, shall we?
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Oh no, it's a clone brother. Ah, you'd be right. There's plenty of them anyway. High security unit. I guess that's where we need to go have a nosy. But let's have a look on the list floor first and see what we can find, shall we?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
He's also having a nasty case of the clipping. Okay, do you want me to have a look at that? Oh, okay.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please.
Oh, hi, Deborah.
His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Well, best of luck with that, sir. Hope you, you know, don't snuff it. You seem like a nice chap. Well, what's wrong with you, sir?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, he looks alright.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What about it?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Oh, alright, well, thanks for that enlightening little story there, dude. Oh, hello, I recognise that lady.
Mrs. Sanders?
What the hell is Mrs. Sanders doing here?
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatment administered to her. Full under the handwritten note, he recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. So when is this? Is this current time? Interesting. See, I thought we were having a memory, but maybe we're not. Maybe we're not indeed. This place is also bigger than I was expecting.
What is the boiler room key doing here?
I don't know.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Understood? Can I have it?
The key to the boiler room.
Guess not.
Not where I expected to find it.
I'm not allowed to take the key to the boiler room yet. Presumably because I don't need the key to the boiler room yet. But maybe I will need the key to the boiler room, in which case I'll have to come get the key to the boiler room.
The key to the boiler room.
The key to the what?
Not where I expected to find it.
Where do you expect to find the what?
The key to the boiler room.
But where did you expect to find
Not
it?
where I expected to find it.
Fine, whatever. He's alright, he doesn't count. No medical chart for this guy. Oh, look.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
This man's leg is clipping through his t-shirt here. Alright, what else we got?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
We really should. If Mrs. Sanders is here, if this is current time, then I don't know. This is. You look troubled, nurse. You look very troubled, nurse.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Alright, well, let's you're not doing that though, are you?
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth,
She didn't inject.
evidently because of such drooling.
Is that all we're gonna? Ah, I was about to say.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
I don't know, but you sound like the goblins from World of Warcraft. Well, this patient has been mistreated. Keep taking. Well, we can't. I feel sorry for this patient, but we can't let the doctor know that we are onto him any further than he already does, 'cause otherwise we're never going to get into that office, are we?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Oh, thanks, nurse. I appreciate that. You're not Deborah. Who are you? Nurse Goblin from World of Warcraft. I like it. Alright, well, sir, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Which isn't a lot, admittedly, but, you know. Hello, is that Officer Bradley? We should probably have a look at him in a second.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Okay. Well, I'm glad we had this chat.
It's a quiet little town.
It's a quiet little town.
Days go by, steady as ever.
Do they?
I wanted more for myself, but...
Alright, well, good luck with that, sir. Well, let's be with Officer Bradley.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
I talked to Officer Bradley, but I appreciate that.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Well, yeah, why are you here? I'm a master of medicine. Also, you have the same voice actor as that fella behind there. Do we want to prescribe him something? Alright.
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
It seems like an affliction.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Again, I'm still puzzled to when this is. You know. Hello.
Dr. Colden.
What's wrong with your eyes? Oh my god. You soulless freak.
Do you want something?
Yeah, I want to know what the fuck is wrong with your face.
I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor. Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late.
Is Mrs. Donovan codename for fucking Satan? Because if you're in trouble with Satan, I can believe that. Oh my word.
Do you want something?
Yeah, to get the hell out of here and away from you, you freak. Alright then, sir.
Where did my fiancée go?
I don't know, I'm not your
I
mother.
hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Alright, well, sorry to hear that. This place is massive. Do I have a map? No. Alright, well, I guess we just look around and see what we can find.